In the world of classic motorcycles, there are few rivalries as satisfying as when Italy and Britain go head-to-head. On one side, we have the Moto Guzzi V7 Stone 10, celebrating 10 years of the modern V7 family. On the other, the Triumph Bonneville T100 Special Edition, a British icon dressed up with unique finishes and craftsmanship. These two bikes share a mission: to give riders a pure, character-filled riding experience with the look and feel of a classic motorcycle, but each does it with a completely different personality. Let's start with the Moto Guzzi V7 Stone 10. Moto Guzzi is one of the oldest motorcycle manufacturers still producing bikes today, with over 100 years of history. The V7 is their most famous nameplate, and the Stone 10 is a celebration of the modern era of this legendary model. At its heart lies a 853cc air-cooled transverse V-twin, a layout that is pure Moto Guzzi. Mounted longitudinally, the cylinders stick out sideways, giving the bike its unmistakable silhouette. The engine produces about 65 horsepower and 73 Newton-meters of torque, tuned for smooth but torquey delivery, perfect for lazy backroad rides or rolling on the throttle and feeling that engine throb beneath you. Power is delivered through a shaft drive, which is a big part of the Guzzi experience. No chain maintenance, no fuss, just smooth, direct power to the rear wheel with that unique twist you feel when you blip the throttle at a stop. It's mechanical, it's engaging, and it gives the V7 Stone 10 a personality you won't find anywhere else. The chassis is a steel tubular frame, giving stability and a planted feel in corners. The bike's weight is well balanced, making it easy to maneuver even for new riders. Suspension is straightforward but effective, with conventional telescopic forks up front and dual shocks at the rear. Styling-wise, the V7 Stone 10 takes a minimalist approach. It's stripped down, clean, and modern, with just the right amount of retro touches. You get blacked-out components, LED lighting, a compact digital gauge, and special anniversary graphics. It feels like a factory custom, simple, rugged, and ready to be personalized. Now let's cross over to Britain and look at the Triumph Bonneville T100 Special Edition. The Bonneville name is legendary, dating back to the 1950s, and Triumph has done a brilliant job keeping that heritage alive. The T100 is the lighter, slightly more accessible Bonneville, powered by a 900cc parallel twin with a 270-degree crank. That crank configuration gives the engine a smooth, thumping character that feels closer to a V-twin while still being incredibly refined. Power output is around 64 horsepower and 80 Newton-meters of torque, and the torque arrives low in the rev range, making it a bike that's as happy cruising at 60 kilometers per hour through town as it is stretching its legs on country roads. The gearbox is a 5-speed unit, buttery smooth, with an assistant slipper clutch that keeps gear changes light and prevents rear-wheel hop on aggressive downshifts. The ride-by-wire throttle and fueling are among the smoothest in the class, giving the T100 a very polished premium feel. The Special Edition brings even more style to the table: unique paintwork, hand-painted pinstripes, brushed aluminum accents, and small details that set it apart from the standard Bonneville. It's a bike that you can park outside a cafe and just admire, knowing it's just as enjoyable to ride as it is to look at. On the electronics front, both bikes keep things simple. ABS is standard, traction control is present but unobtrusive, and both bikes use minimal rider aids so that you feel directly connected to the machine. On the road, the V7 Stone 10 has a slightly raw, mechanical personality. You feel the pulsing of the transverse V-twin, you feel the shaft drive doing its thing, and it gives every ride a sense of involvement. It's a bike that rewards slow, deliberate riding, soaking in the scenery, taking in the sound of that classic engine, and feeling every input you make. The Bonneville T100, in contrast, feels smoother and more refined. The engine hums, along with almost no vibration, and the handling is neutral and confidence-inspiring. It's a bike that disappears beneath you, letting you just relax and enjoy the ride. Both bikes are about the experience rather than outright performance, but they deliver that experience in two very different flavors. Choose the Moto Guzzi V7 Stone 10 if you want something with heritage, personality, and a little bit of Italian soul. It's for riders who enjoy feeling every pulse of the engine and who appreciate a bike that's just a bit different from the norm. Go for the Triumph Bonneville T100 Special Edition if you want British refinement, beautiful craftsmanship, and a bike that's smooth, approachable, and a joy to ride every single day. At the end of the day, you can't go wrong with either one. They are two of the most stylish, character-rich middleweight classics you can buy, and both will make you smile every time you turn the key.